Hello dear all. So today we are going to discuss on the next topic. The topic is insect thorax, and we have to discuss on thoracic region some appendages. So structurally it is the middle part of the body, and which is consisting of three segments, or we can say the composed of three body segments, namely prothorax, then mesothorax, and then metathorax. Each segments of this thoracic region that have the important role that to possesses the various appendages on thoracic region, that these segments of this thoracic region that called as here greater, that I'm highlighting this some points. Okay, so this segment of this thoracic region, that tergum, okay, that which is the upper side, or we can say the dorsal side of this insect body. This is one. Okay, that is called as a tergum, and the ventral sclerite or ventral side of this each segment, that is called as a sternum. This is one sternum. Okay, and now the each sides of this insect body, that is the this one and this one, that is called as the pleura. Okay, so let's clear it. First of all, tergum means the upper region, then ventral region means lower side, that is called as the sternum, and that's lateral side, that is called as the pleura. Okay, so this is the three major that important sclerite, or that called as a various tergites, sternites, pleurites also. Okay, and which are responsible that to produces the various appendages like wings, even also the legs, okay, that are present on the thoracic region. That's why this region are the namely known as a locomotion point of view, that have the important role. Okay, so today we are going to talk about this thoracic region, and where that different appendages that present. But firstly, we are starting from this first, that is the antenna, and this antenna, which is important for the sensory function, which is role as various activity for to insect. Okay, so let's see in detail about this insect antenna. So insect antenna is called as, firstly, okay, this insect antenna have the different types. The first one is filiform, then cetaceous, moniliform, pectinate, bipectinate, serrate, then clavate, capitate, then geniculate, lamellate, then flabullate, then even plumose, pilose, okay, and then aristate and stylate. But before this, antenna is a very important sensory appendages, and which is arises from the second or antennal segment of the head, which is present on head region, and which are responsible in case of this insect that to have the various function. And these insect antenna are not present in all insect. Even also it's absent in spiders, ticks, proturans insect, and even also that present in different insect. The structural antenna that called as this one, the scape, then pedicel, and remaining are the flagellum. This is, I am showing you one picture of that are scape, then pedicel, and remaining are the flagellum. Okay, so this antenna are this firstly like called as a scape. Scape means what? It is the second, or sorry, it is the first segment of antenna. This is one. This is the first segment of antenna, and this first segment of antenna, it is articulates within the head capsule through the various antennae, and which provides that movement for the scape. And pedicel, this is one pedicel. This is one pedicel, and this pedicel, it is the second or middle segment of antenna, and that are the forms a joint between the scape, this is scape, and remaining are the flagellum, and which is consist of the special auditory organ that is commonly known as a Johnston's organ, which is present on this pedicel. That is a Johnston's organ that present on this pedicel. Okay, again I am repeating. This is the scape. This is the pedicel, and remaining are the flagellum, and the Johnston's organ present on the pedicel. Remaining of this called as the flagellum. That is the flagellum that is mentioned on that F, P for pedicel, and this is one the scape. This is the S. Okay, that is a scape. This flagellum, it is the last antennal segment, and which is consist of many segments, and that is varies in shape, even in size. Also the variation that occur in flagellum, and it's also the segments also the varies. Okay, so this is all are the three major parts that consist of or composed of this antenna. Okay, and this antenna are the various types that similarly like a piliform, which is called as the thread like. This is called as the thread, like we use the thread that for the like piliform. That example of this grasshopper, and this grasshopper antenna that how the segments are the more or less that uniform throughout the from base to apex, and that never ends with the bristle. That is called as the filiform. Cetaceous means what? This is present on that whip-like or bristle-like that present on the cockroach and dragonfly, and which is segments gradually decreases in size from the base to apex. Okay, and which looks like the whip-like. Okay, moniliform, it is a bed-like that present on termites. The all segments are the like a globular in shape, round in or oval shape, and which is called as the moniliform. Pectinate, that is comb-like, that is the comb-like structure present on that antenna, which is called as the example is female mulberry silkworm. Bipectinate, that is a double comb-like structure that present on that both the sides of this insect antenna, and which is called as bipectinate. And this example of this mulberry male silk moth. Serrate means that is a saw-like structure like present on that insect antenna that's called as a pulse beetle. Clavet, that is a club shape, that the apex of this insect antenna of butterfly, which like the club shape that on the apex on this antenna, this is butterfly. Capitate means the cap like double club, sorry, club with the knob. That example of red clover beetle. Geniculate, it is a elbow shape that antenna which is present on ants, honeybees. Lamellate, that plate-like rhinoceros beetle. Flabellate, that is a fan-like structure that present on stylopates. Plumose means the brush-like or the dense hair present on male mosquito. Pilose means brush-like that present on like sparse hairs present on this antenna on female mosquito. Aristate means the antenna with arista, okay, which is present on housefly. And stylus means the antenna with style, which unsegmented flagellum that present on this insect like the robber fly. So student, this is all like different types of insect antenna, and which is like this is one the aristate, that is housefly. This is the lamellate, that is called as the plate like. This serrate, that is a saw like structure that present on rhinoceros beetle, sorry, on that mangosteen borer. Flabellate, that is a fan like structure present on like example like stylopids. Monilform, round oval shape, globular shape present on termites, which is called as a moniliform. Cetaceous, that is a V-like structure. Okay, that decreases from base to apex size of this antenna. Geniculate means this is the elbow shape, that is geniculate antenna is like example honeybees. Plumose, that is male mosquito dense hair like present. Okay, pectinate, the single comb like structure present on one side of this insect antenna, that is a pectinate. Okay, style like, that is the antenna of this flagellum unsegmented, that is a style example robber fly. Clavet, club shape on the apex, that is called as the clavet. So these are all the antenna types of various insect that present on this various different antenna type. Okay, so same like this insect legs also. This insect legs that very important for the locomotion purpose, and this insect legs are different types, commonly called as ambulatory, cursorial, saltatorial, that raptorial. Okay, then fossorial, scansorial, natatorial, prehensile, sticking legs, pharyngel legs. These are the different types of legs, but basically the legs are the firstly, that is called as a coxa, that is a front, that is a basal part. Then trochanter in between the two, that is one trochanter, then femur, then tibia, then tarsus, and then pretarsus. These are the major parts of insect legs, or we can say the structure of insect leg. Coxa means what? It is the functional basal part of insect antenna, and which have the modified structure like rigidity that are fixed to the thorax and which is weakly articulated. Trochanter, it is the second most part of this insect leg. We can say here very small in size. Okay, and it is articulated within the coxa and femur. Okay, and then femur, it is the large part of insect legs and which is strongest part and which is the strongest segment and which is articulated within the tibia. Somewhere we can talk them to, it is part of like a tibia. Okay, tibia, it is equal or more than the length of the femur. Okay, this is one tibia. Okay, and this articulated within the tarsus part, and tarsat, it is the last part or large, like the largest segment of the legs, which is usually divided into two segments, that is called as tarsomere. Okay, and here on that tarsa, that various modified structure present, that somewhere like the adhesive pad, somewhere that is a claw, that those are the adhesive pad, that is the very important for to like to climb or to can we can for climbing is for the movement purpose on that smooth surface, and where the claw present, that is important for the that where the rough surface, that is the for the walking purpose, where is the claw is very important. This is all like the structure of insect leg, but accordingly these types of legs are the amulet means what to walk, that present on these beetles or grasshopper. Cursorial means running type legs present on in case of these cockroaches. Saltatorial means that is the to jumping purpose, that's where the important for the hind legs are modified to jump in case of grasshopper. Raptorial means the to seize or grasping legs, that is present on the praying mantids. Postural means the digging type legs that present on mole cricket. Scansorial means to climbing that present in case of the head louse. And this natatorial means swimming type, example in water beetle and water bug. Prehensile or basket type, that too important for the capturing, that dragonfly, sticking, housefly. Forageal, like to collection of this nectar and pollen that present on the hind legs of honeybee. So these are all like the types of legs of insect. So these are the all like cursorial, this is cursorial, raptorial, which is having the spine-like structure on the femur and the tibia, which seizes. Cursorial, that is a claw or the modified like digging, that needle-like, that is the digging type. Natatorial, that having the small hairs on both the sides of the legs, which is helpful for the swimming. And this is a saltatorial, where the this femur are the largest and strongest part to easily leap or jump it, that is called as the jumping. Okay, so this is all the three pairs of insect legs, which is important for the running type in case of the cockroaches. This is the digging type, that is a mole cricket, water bug, water beetle, that running, that is a swimming type. This is all like the different insect legs and the insect antenna that was the today's lecture. So hope you understood. Okay, thank you.